Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Behind 0-2 now.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Still 1-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Luke Voigt. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and a strike.
We got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. Here comes the 1-2 from Sale. This is skied out toward right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the bomb. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Stanton, but it's the center fielder who gets there. And there's 1 away now.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Sanchez gathers, but he's not going to have a play, and they'll allow him to reach first after the strikeout.
The batter,
standing in, Mitch Moreland. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. So good awareness that time, as that'll go as a strikeout, but he's aboard on the drop 3rd strike.
Well, that's not a real good look when you flail at what ends up being a wild pitch. Doesn't say much about your pitch recognition, but regardless, the runner is able to advance, so we'll see if he can drive him in now.
0-2.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that is into right field, a base hit. And they're on the board as this is now a 3-1 ball game.
No, you try and execute a pitch, Dan. I'll leave you to answer that. But right there as a batter, you see the infield back. You take everything, all the variables into consideration. You're not trying to do too much. Anything on the ground that stays off the corners gets you an RBI. Now mix in the fact that it found the hole, and he's got a knock to go with it.
You know, it's so frustrating as a pitcher, D-Row. You think what you'd make is a good pitch. Infield playing back. A ball is able to sneak through. A base hit and a run batted in. So close, but yet so far from getting out of that inning unscathed.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. 3-1 to Martinez.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. Moreland at third. Martinez at second with 1 away. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Sanchez goes to get it, and to score is the runner from third. It's now a 3-2 contest. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on a drop third strike, but a run scores as well. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
First and third, you know he's going to do everything he can on the mound to roll up a double play ball. On the other side, he's got to be looking for a mistake up in the zone that he can drive in the air and pick up a sac fly at the very least.
Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally, they'll go back outside.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll make it back in safely at third. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Torres scoops it up, and that lead disappears with it, as this is now a 3-3 ball game.
Now back.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and that'll bring up the versatile utility man Brock Holt. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, and that'll bring in the go-ahead run from third. It's now a 4-3 game.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Jackie Bradley Jr. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
The batter.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Count remains at 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Rolled slowly down the... Oh, it's off the third base bag. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Now batting.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 6-3 game. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 0-1 offering. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Liner in there for a base hit. Now 2 runs are scored. Betts isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead. Here's the first. Now from Fenway Park here in Boston. So striding forward now, Aaron Judge. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Looks to me like he's trying to make adjustments pitch to pitch up there at the plate, but he's looked completely thrown off so far. Late on the first one, way out front on the second.
Glove by Bogarts. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Batting second.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's such a great talent, the kind of talent that can dominate a game, a perennial all-star, and win some awards. He's one of the best in the game today, and he's always fun to watch.
Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Yanks held in check. Yankees kept off the scoreboard in their half of the first. Red Sox coming to bat. You've dialed in MLB Network.
The right
fielder. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Severino is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Previous history with Luis Severino. Not a lot of success. 0 for 12. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. The 1-0. Here's Bogarts in the air out to deep left field. And it's gone into the monster seats.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Here's J.D. Martinez. This he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's batting .407. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First pitch on its way. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. For the Red Sox. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started. That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Weak grounder back to the mound. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting fifth.
Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw into second. Around second now and headed for third. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. The tag, and he is out at third, and with that, the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
But now a throw from the outfield will get him. How slow can you be?
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
And it's quickly 0-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Batting eighth.
Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone 3 for 11. He's taken him deep once. 1 ball, no strikes the count. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. Gregorius is there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Standing in, Didi Gregorius. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Didi Gregorius.
Here's the first pitch to him. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the power bat of Edwin Encarnacion. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. There is Pedroia. Throw on to first will take care of Encarnacion for the second out.
Batting 9.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's only 2 for 10. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Urshela makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. The 1-1 to 1-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail things. At the plate, Jackie Bradley
Leading
Jr.
off
as
for
we
the
move
Red
on to
Sox,
the bottom of inning number
the
3.
center fielder, Jackie Bradley
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's
Jr.
behind 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the 1st out. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing
up
with
next
2
for the Red
strikes.
Sox.
No, he was trying
right
to go
fielder,
yard, 2 strikes or
Smokey.
not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting on base.
0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball at 99 that he's able to foul away. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he is.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to 1st
Now
on the
batting,
hit by pitch.
3rd baseman.
Yeah, there are a couple of things
Raphael.
you don't want to do as a visiting pitcher. Never give the home crowd a reason to get involved early, and don't put guys on base to ignite a big inning. Well, mission accomplished on both fronts. We'll see how he responds.
And Hicks will settle under this one for the 2nd out. Here's Xander
The batter,
Bogaerts
number
now.
2.
And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his
Xander.
1st time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. 1 left for the. Leading off the inning, Aaron Judge, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
There to look it in his Betts, and that's out number 1. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. In there, 1-1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
The batter, the center fielder.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0. 3-0 now. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. 1st and 2nd now with 1 away.
Second baseman, Labor.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Torres. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. Pedroia has it. There's 1 on to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They trail it here 2-0. Coming to the plate now, J.D.
Leading off
Martinez.
for the Red
0 for
Sox.
1 for him here in this
The
one.
designated
It's a
hitter,
high fly ball
J.D.
headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, we know what this guy's approach is. He's looking to go absolutely deep right here. I don't see him getting anything over the heart of the plate.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. The 0-2 once more is looked at for ball 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout.
Now
As we look at all 5
the left
pitches,
fielder,
notice the location
Andrew
of all 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman,
Standing in,
Mitch
Mitch Moreland. He's 0 for 1
Moreland.
after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Hit in the air to center field. Stanton has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he lays off for ball 1. Stanton, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there.
the batter.
So up until this point, they've had to bite and scratch for every single thing, but he puts a good swing on this one and nearly knocks it out of the park. So we'll see if it's contagious and his partner can pick him up right here.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Benintendi racing back, and this one is gone. A home run.
This is a perfect example of the total concentration it takes to be a pitcher at this level. He was on cruise control, hitting his spots, preserving a 2-run lead, and then boom, he misses his location, and the game is tied. Back to square one. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Bradley on the run. He can't get to it. This one's down. Digging in, Gio Urshela comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs. So he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
The batter, number 50, second
Pedroia.
baseman.
He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time.
Pedroia.
No balls and a strike to count. And Pedroia behind 0-2 now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 0-2 once more. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Stanton, and it bangs off the monster. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. In to score is the runner from first.
It's one of the beauties of playing at Fenway right there.
Most
places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
Pedroia gets his lead at first, nobody out, and he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
From the belt, the pitch. And there's ball 1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
1-2 now. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there.
Now
not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You never want to be the pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Boy, and he rips this ball down the left field line, but just foul. He's set the 2-2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The designated hitter.
Keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. A swing by Martinez, and this is driven to left. Back goes Stanton. And he makes the catch as just the one run comes across in the inning. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Boston's out in front 3-2. Here's big Aaron Judge. And then he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your
Aaron
1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
There is a warmth hidden in the winter chill. It is there, just beneath the surface, in our minds and in our hearts. Memories, crystallized and preserved, of a time not so long ago when everything seemed possible. Like
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Boston Red Sox. It's Interleague Baseball on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Very nice afternoon, high skies and 77 degrees at game time. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. Here's the first pitch to him. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes. And now the count is 2-2.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
The third
no doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Standing in now, Justin Turner. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Just underway here at Fenway Park. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Full count, 3-2. The 3-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping into the box, Cody Bellinger. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1 is strike two, swinging. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Hit hard to third. Devers fields it cleanly, and as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Now the Red Sox will get their shot, no score. Hyunjin Ryu will be on the mound for the boys in blue. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low 3s, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Standing in,
Leading
Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, Mookie Betts.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. That finds the zone, a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And now this is foul tipped at the plate, and that appeared to catch a lot of the home plate umpire in the process. Hope he's all right down there. Hit high and deep out to left. Taylor has a play. And he brings it in on the warning track. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, you have to be really impressed with what J.D. Martinez does for this offense. He hit over .330 last year. That basically means every third at bat he's getting a hit. Pitchers fear him because he can flat out rake.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. That nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
1 out, nobody on. Hey. 2-2. This is line to left, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll watch a breaking ball that comes back to catch the outside corner for strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
1-1.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there, and even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved right through it.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Ryu comes set. Here comes the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0. His past history with Hyun-Jin Ryu, 2 hits in 7 tries. Takes this the other way to right, but he will close fast out there in right field as he comes on to put it away, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1. We are still scoreless. Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the 2nd inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. And it's fouled away. The 1-1 misses for the 2nd ball.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
2-2 now.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bradley has a beat on this one, and he puts it away for the 1st down.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. First delivery to him on the way. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. The 1-1. This is pulled into right. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one, driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Freese tends to exploit left-handed pitching. Many hitters are better against opposite-handed arms, of course, but he's considered one of the best hitters in baseball in these types of matchups. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Lifetime against Chris Sale. He's gone 2 for 5. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Benintendi is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting 8th, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. First offering on its way.
1-0.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. The set and the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. The 1-2 pitch. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. There to get it is Pedroia. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. 1 left for LA. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder, Andrew.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2. And if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Fouled off. Another 1-2 delivery. A shot down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Another one sent foul. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
The 3-2 pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this will land untouched. Another full count offering on its way. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Here's Steve Pearce now. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. Has a look, now the pitch. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Hey, when one of your better pitches is the straight changeup, you can't be afraid to throw it at any count and at any time. And hey, first pitch, if they're going to take it for strike one, they're going to give it to you. Go ahead and throw it.
The 0-1 on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Pearce, a veteran at 35 years of age. He was an 8th round selection back in 2005.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
One and two, here it comes. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in a lineup, but a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. At the knees, strike 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. A 1-1 count now to Vasquez. The 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. High and deep to left center field. Back goes Taylor. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. He'll get it into second. To second now, but he's safe as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
So stepping in, Dustin Pedroia. First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
So digging in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. He's set. Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Red Sox on top in the early going. 1-0 as we play the second. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Here comes Ryu. 0-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Taylor. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can. And that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Riding in once again, Mookie Betts, the reigning batting champion in the American League. Here's the first pitch to him. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Betts, who's often just referred to as plain old Mookie. He was a 5th-round pick back in 2011.
I know a lot of people weren't sure what this guy was going to become, but he has blossomed into one of the superstars in the game. What an absolute steal coming out of the middle rounds.
Verdugo is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Now to the plate, number 16, and he'll start out there half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and a strike to count. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Fouled off. Two and two to the Dodgers catcher.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Full count now, 3-2.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
Now the pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The left fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Fouled away. Fastball well outside. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. Now batting, Justin Turner. He drew a walk his first time up. First offering on its way. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attacking the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
0-2, here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The next 0-2 is taken. That's ball 1. Hit hard down the line. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And a dive, but he's back in. The 2-2. is looked at, and the count moves full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Another full count pitch on its way. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The next 3-2. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And that's 2 free passes in the 3rd inning alone. So you have to wonder if maybe it's something mechanical or if it's just psychological. Got to get back on track here.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
The 1-1. And there's a missile off the bat, but it's foul.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready for another chance? Rafael Devers. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The batter, number 2.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, and they froze him on a good changeup. Tough one. If you got good arm action, and this pitcher certainly does have good arm action out there, tough to decipher between the fastball and changeup. He's got to be willing to stay back and take the ball the other way.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And it bangs off the monster. And he'll pull into second with one away.
That's what good hitters do.
Now
you get a pitch you like and you just explode on it. He blasted that one over the left fielder's head for an easy double.
Here's J.D. Martinez as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0 home is in there for strike one. The 1-1.
That ball's foul.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Count remains 2-2. The 2-2 one more time is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Andrew.
Next up for the Red Sox, Andrew Benintendi. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First delivery to him on the way. This ball will be chopped foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to third. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One left for the Red Sox. They're up 2-0. Leading off the inning, A.J. Pollock, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike. Swung on and missed. Shin high. That's taken for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
This is skied out toward right. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1. Now at the plate, Corey Seager, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Over to the first baseman, Pierce, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting,
To the plate now is the designated hitter, David Freese. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball one. Two and 0 to the Dodgers DH. Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. The 2-1. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. This is line to left. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Red Sox are out in front 2-0. Now in the box, Steve Pearce.
Leading
He's set
off
to lead us
for
off
the
in the
Red
home
Sox.
half of the 4th inning.
The first baseman, Steve Pearce.
Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right?
Now batting,
That good
catcher,
straight changeup, El
Christian.
Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're
Christian.
going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In now, Christian Vasquez.